so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Glimmer, glimmer, glimmer. 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 Glimmer.
Welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the San Diego Padres and the Chicago Cubs. First pitch coming your way next.
Your Chicago Cubs.
Just about set to go, and on the hill, Shota Imanaga. How about a scouting report on him?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Fought off foul.
Ball.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. Inside. Ball 1. Fernando Tatis Jr. signed by the White Sox 2015 for $700,000. And then eventually moved in the James Shields trade in June of 2016. Runner on the go. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Crow Armstrong makes the grab. And there's one down. Let's take a look at the Padres lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent, and you always seem to see a team.
Runner on the move, and that one fouled off.
That's a ball.
Little trouble with this one behind the plate.
1-1.
Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily. And now a man into scoring position.
This is something that'll happen to him from time to time behind the dish. The defense is a part of his game he's trying to improve, but right there just couldn't squeeze it, and it cost him.
Runner at second here, one gone. Just missed. Next offering upstairs.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Next offering is fouled back. Man at second. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Swing and a miss. couldn't catch up to the heater.
Just couldn't catch up on the low 90s fastball right there. That's a result of a good job of changing speeds. Off-speed pitch on the one before, then sped him up. Pitchers that don't throw real hard have to rely on location and mix it up to speeds. That wasn't the best location with the fastball, but clearly that wasn't the pitch he was looking for at the plate either.
Manny Machado up to the plate. That one outside, ball one. Yeah, that's fouled off. And that one wrapped foul. Arise stands at second with two gone. Way high.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Happ sizing this one up. Nabs it. And that's the third out. Padres lead one. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Wrigley Field. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Yu Darvish. How about a report on him, Chris?
Great sinker. Although it's not his primary pitch, it's really a pitch that he can go to, misses the barrel of the bat, gets ground balls, and lets the defense work behind him.
Ian Happ up to hit.
The left fielder, Ian Happ.
That one finds the zone, and that is strike one. And it's strike two.
0-2 is the count.
Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
So here's Kyle Tucker now. That one's in there. 0-1. And here it comes. Swings through that one for strike two.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Runner at first with no outs here. Foul ball, still 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Here's the 0-2. That's down and in. A slider missed. Nobody out. Runner at first. Tapped softly on the ground. Bogarts. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Well, an aggressive slide at second base, but it was legal. I like it because you're trying to break up the double play, and it looked like the slide impacted the throw a little bit. Nice job by the base runner.
And now the DH, Seiya Suzuki. Runner takes off. Fouled off down the right side. And it's 1-1. Man at first, one away. That one not close. 2-1.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Runner goes again. That one fouled off. 2-2. On the ground, 2 ball. On to Cronenworth.
He's out.
Throw to first, but he beat it.
Batting fourth, the first baseman,
Michael Busch digs in now. First offering, and it just misses. Two outs. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 2.
2 balls, no strike.
Hit in the air, center field. Merrill sizes this one up. And that is that. One left for the Cubs. Scoreless after 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's going to be Jake Cronenworth. Cronenworth, a 7th-round pick by the Rays in 2015 out of the University of Michigan, where he was a two-way guy. And in fact, the Rays used him that way. On the ground to third. Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away. Here's Bogaerts now.
The shortstop.
Bogaerts, a former All-Star, 32 years old, and he was born in Aruba. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. First and second, no outs. Next for the Padres, Connor Joe. Fastball is outside. No outs, runners at first and second. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And now it's Tirso Ornelas. And that one fouled off.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Runners at first and second with one gone here at the top of the second. That's in there, and it's 0-2. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That's outside, and that's ball one. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Oh, really expanded the zone right there with that fastball off the outside corner of the plate. Got him to chase it. That's a tough one to lay off of because it starts close to you and just continues to run away from you in that batter's box. So it's a really nice pitch with 2 strikes.
And now it's Elias Diaz. And fouled off. And the 0-1. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Here at Wrigley Field, Dansby Swanson stands in.
Oh, here's an interesting stat on Darvish. He has more than 100 wins in his big league career. The only Japanese-born pitcher with more wins is Hideo Nomo, my former teammate.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Here's Nico Hoerner. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. And he hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Batting 7.
And the batter now, Pete Crow Armstrong. He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms of the sport.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
Over to first, and he saved. And that drops in for a strike.
Always tough to turn 2 on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn 2 quickly.
In there at the knees for a strike.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
And a base hit into right center field. Corner around second, heads for third. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. That could be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
2 on, 1 out. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Gage Workman.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam. This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Ground ball to the middle. That's a base hit. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead. To third, not in time. And it's runners at the corners with 1 gone.
Big swing of the bat right there to give him the lead. That was clutch. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Runners at the corners here, 1 away. Now here is Miguel Amaya. Right down to shoot. It's 0-1. And that is out of play. And the 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Traffic on the bases with 1 already in. Bottom half of inning number 2. Gets a piece and it stays 0-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In an 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
Happ stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. The 1-0.
Ball. That's inside.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
2 on, 2 outs. And there's a foul ball.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Next offering is fouled back. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Swing and a miss, and that is that. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 1-0 ball game. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Luis Arraez stands in. Shota back to work. Fastball for a strike. The other way. Hauls it in for the out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
So with one down, it'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. He's 0 for 1. Line to left. And there's 2 away.
The center fielder, number 3.
So digging in now for San Diego, Jackson Merrill. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Curveball drops in for a strike.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
2 out, space is empty. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. And that's down and away.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Ball.
Hit hard on the ground and up the middle, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Here comes Manny Machado. Fly to left his first time.
Machado.
Snap throw to first.
No,
and he dives back in safely. And Manny gets a piece. Swings through that. 0-2. Tying run is at first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. In the air, center field. Crow Armstrong should have it, and that'll do it. 1 left for San Diego, and it remains 1-0. Back here at the friendly confines. Now the number 2 hitter, Kyle Tucker. Hit on the ground to the right side. And foul ball. Darvish delivers.
Hey, shoot.
That's too low. And it's 1-2. And there's a ball.
2 strikes.
Fights it off. He'll see another. On the ground. Throws to first in time. 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Seiya.
So up now for Chicago, Seiya Suzuki. 0 for 1, he hit into a fielder's choice his first time.
Well, here's a fun fact for you, Boog. Suzuki is the first Japanese-born player to homer in 3 consecutive plate appearances in the majors. Feel free to use that note in your next Cubs broadcast, buddy.
The 1-0. And another ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
Lined into right. Tatis pulls that one down, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Michael Busch.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Michael Busch. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. In the zone for a strike. That was the sweeper. That one finds the zone. No balls, 2 strikes.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher.
Now that's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs, but they still lead it 1-0. On to the 4th. Now here's Jake Cronenworth.
The second baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
Swinging a foul straight back.
You know, these Padres just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. A very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
And here is Xander Bogaerts. Reached on an infield single his first time. That's in for a strike. Bogaerts, who wears that number 2 on his back for his idol, Derek Jeter. One down, base is empty. Line drive. In time to Busch, and a couple of quick outs.
The left fielder, number 24, Connor Joe.
Stepping in for San Diego, Connor Joe. Went down on strikes his first time through. Foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. A little bit high. 1-1.
1-1.
On the ground, out to short. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Cubs 1 and the Padres nothing. Back here at Wrigley Field, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Dansby Swanson. That clips the zone. 0-1.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Darvish kicks, delivers. Outside low. Going to count 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
The shortstop takes the ball. Next offering is downstairs. That's a good at-bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
So here's Horner now. Liner, base hit. Throw comes in. Runner stops. Second and third. Nobody out.
The center fielder, number 4,
Pete Crow Armstrong, the next Cub to hit. Golden opportunity right here. That's a strike. Base runners at second and third here. No outs. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. One runs in. Here comes the throw. Safe at the plate, and the run scores all the way from second. And they lead by 3.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Digging in, Gage Workman. In the air, right field. Tatis hauls it in, and there's one away.
The catcher, number 9, Miguel Amaya.
And now it's Miguel Amaya. His first at bat was a strikeout.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
Bullpen action for the Padres. Sean Reynolds getting loose out there. Matsui, a left-hander, also throwing. Runner on the go. Pitch misses. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job at controlling the running game. And that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment. Our players are going to be running all game.
That one ripped left field. And it lands in the basket. A home run. An absolute smash to left. And they tack on to their lead. It's 5-zip.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. That does it for Yu Darvish, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this. Brian Hoeing gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
So the lineup flips over. Ian Happ, the next Cub to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Four runs already in the frame. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That clips a corner.
0-2 is the count.
That one ran inside, almost got him. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
And that's outside. That one missed. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Pulls it in on the run. And there are 2 down.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
Tucker in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. Tap foul at the plate. Two outs.
Hey! 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Good job to fight that one off. To the right side. Cronenworth throws on to first. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. So it's 4 runs for him on 3 hits, including the home run. 1 error and no one left on. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Cubs 5 and the Padres nothing. And we're back. Now it's the DH, Tirso Ornelas. Ornelas goes 6 feet 3 inches, 24 years old, and he's a native of Mexico. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
All 1's the count.
Late swing, foul to the left. That misses,
1 ball,
and a
2
count
strikes.
1-2. Just misses with that one. Too low, and it's ball 3. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Has room, and he makes the catch.
The catcher, number 17, Elias Diaz.
Here's Elias Diaz. Struck out looking his first time. Just missed. And another ball.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
And that's downstairs. And that's ball 3.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
That's in there. And now 3 balls and a strike. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. 1 down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and he got him. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
The first baseman,
so the batting order turns over. Luis
Arraez.
Arraez, the next up for the Padres. 1 for 2. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Just missed. Now 3-0. Fernando Tatis Jr. in the San Diego on deck circle. That's a strike, and the count is 3-1. Out to short, boots it. And he's going to make it to first, and we'll see how they score it.
Looked to me like he kind of let the ball play him instead of playing the ball, and it just ate him up. Hands get stiff, and even the best infielders make these kinds of mistakes. You just have to learn from it and move on.
So 2 down, and the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. 0 for 2 in this one. Fastball for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Tatis waits. He swings and fouls one off. Arraez off of first with 2 away. And
1
ball
ball,
1.
2 strikes.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
The center fielder.
Now at the plate, Jackson Merrill.
Merrill
checks his swing. Appeal down to third. No swing. First and second, 2 down. And we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a foul out of play. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Got it. Picks up strikeout number 7. Padres leave a pair. It's 5-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the DH, Seiya Suzuki.
Suzuki.
And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
You know, these Cubs really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Michael Busch.
Michael Busch.
Runner takes off on the ground to the left. And it finds its way through for a hit. And now two aboard. Throw to third, safe. And runners at the corners to start the inning.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
And here comes Dansby Swanson. He is struck out and he is walked. Ground ball left side, could be two. Quickly to second for one. And a run scores on the double play.
First and third, nobody out. You're thinking you've got it lined up for a pretty big inning right here. So that double play is pretty deflating. They get the run in, but now they're starting all over.
Nico Hoerner will come up to hit. That one finds the corner. 0-1.
0-1.
Just off the inside edge. Not close with that one. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That to right. Brings it in, and that will end the inning. So they get 1 run on 2 base hits. No errors and no one left. 5 innings complete. It's the Cubs 6 and the Padres nothing. All set for the top of the 6th. Now the third baseman, Manny Machado.
For the Padres, the third baseman, number 13.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Ryan Brazier up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. Thielbar also throwing. The 0-1. And that's outside.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that's off the outside edge. 2-1.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
Swing and a miss.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Next offering upstairs. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone. You have to be creative pitching against bad ball hitters. You got to add some velocity, subtract at times. Just avoiding the heart of the plate isn't always going to be enough. Guys like this can hurt you with pitches you wouldn't expect him to swing at.
Outside low. 2-1. Grounder might be 2. To Hoerner at second for 1.
Good that they weren't overzealous there. Just take the sure out. Keep the runner out of scoring position.
Number 2, shortstop, Xander.
And here comes Xander Bogaerts. And there's a ball. Cronenworth over at first with one away. Next offering is fouled back.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Here's a 1-1. That one fouled off. Stays alive. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Shota Imanaga done for the day, and he exits with a nice lead. Threw the ball well, and we'll have a new pitcher when we come back. Javier Assad comes on now.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
2 on with 1 out, and now here is Connor Joe. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Ball 1 there. Runners at first and second with 1 gone, and we're the top half of the 6th. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Horner over to first. 2 gone now.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Tirso Ornelas.
Tirso Ornelas now at the plate.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
And that one cutting but missing down low. And that one fouled off. 2 on, 2 outs. And a foul ball. Two on, 2 outs. And down on strikes he goes. That's the 3rd out. So the Cubs bullpen does its job nicely there. 7, 8, 9 due up in the home half of the inning. It's the Cubs 6 and the Padres nothing. Bottom of the inning. So up now for Chicago, Pete Crow Armstrong. Hoeing back to work. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Tatis settles underneath it, makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball.
Now
just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Gage Workman, the next Cub to hit. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
That one is absolutely belted. That's back. Makes the catch up against the wall.
Well, I think the wind ended up being a factor right there. It's whipping in from right field right now. So otherwise, I think that falls out of here.
And the batter now, Miguel Amaya. He's already homered here in this one. Ball
That's a
one
ball.
low. Activity in the bullpen for San Diego. Sean Reynolds getting ready to go. Matsui getting cranked up as well. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Just
Nope,
missed.
outside.
Next
Inside
pitch is
ball.
inside. 3-1 now. That's ball
That's ball
4.
four.
Tried another sinker but couldn't find a zone.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't
Now
even much to
batting,
think
the
about.
left fielder.
Back to the
Ian
top of the lineup, Ian Happ. The next to hit, 1 for 3. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
0-1's the
Amaya
count.
off of first with 2 away. Fought off foul. And a ground ball to first. Into the outfield, base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs. Here's Kyle Tucker. 3 groundouts already. He's 0 for 3. That one
Oh, that's out.
misses, and that's ball 1. Two outs, couple of base runners at first and second. That's
Ball
a little
2.
bit low.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Seiya Suzuki waiting to hit for the Cubs. And they're all loaded up.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches for the
Now
walk. And
batting,
that
the
last one
designated hitter.
didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
Suzuki.
2 outs, bases full. Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And that's got extra bases written all over it. In to score from first. It's 9-0.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Center fielders in today's game are so talented and so athletic. So when you blast one to deep center and get it to drop in, you know you really put a great swing on it. And that was nicely done for extra bases.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Brian Hoeing will depart, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching for
So the Padres with a new arm on the mound, Yuki
Number 1.
Matsui.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. Michael Busch, the next Cub to hit. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. A 2-run homer, and they add to the lead. It's 11-0.
Got to keep that front shoulder closed and your body square to the plate, especially when you're facing a left-hander. He did all those things until the very last moment where that hip just popped. Hands came through, nice little wag to it, carried out nicely.
Dansby Swanson is going to get a chance to hit. First pitch misses.
Counts 1-0.
And that's in there at the knees.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Two down, nobody on. The shortstop takes the ball. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Way upstairs, and now it's filled up 3-2.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. But they tack on 5 runs. 7th inning coming up. It's the Cubs 11 and the Padres nothing. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
All right, Singy, you've tightened up the hairdo, but back when you played, how valuable was it to have a barber in the clubhouse?
Well, Boog, I'm going to say invaluable. That's how valuable that it was because I was the barber. Yes, I was the team barber, man. I'd be cutting hair 7:05 game. I'd be finishing cutting someone's hair at 6:45.
Whoa.
And I'd ask these guys, you're making millions of dollars. Why can't you go to a stylist and get your hair done? You're coming to the clubhouse pressuring me to cut your hair before a game.
Would they pay you?
No, absolutely not. Not even a meal on the road. So I think it's great now that most of these teams have professional barbers that come in and make them look fresh before the games.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information. But the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating. That's really good pitching right there. And it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
Line drive, caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting the line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Tatis in the box now as he leaves that one up high.
Ball 1, no
The
strike.
Padres with a lot of ground to make up here in the top half of inning number 7. Next offering upstairs. Scale of 1 to 10. How good a barber were you?
For a non-professional, I'd say I was probably a 7. But if I was comparing to professionals, I'd be like a 3.
Jackson Merrill on deck for the Padres.
I'll never forget the time that I cut Jose Canseco's hair. He had a pretty big melon, Boog. And
big dome?
It took a while.
Yeah.
There's a little pressure there, too, because he had a big date that night, and he wanted me to make sure that everything looked good. Wow. Yeah. He's a big guy, too. I didn't want him to hurt me.
Yeah, he's large. Merrill stands in now, looks at that one inside. Tatis, the runner at first with 2 gone.
Ball.
right through there for a strike. Right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Padres leave one. They trail in this one 11-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So up now for Chicago, Nico Hoerner. That finds the mark on the inside corner. That one missed. Check swing, and he went. And that's strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Now batting, the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Pete Crow Armstrong, the next Cub to hit. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. This one lifted in the air, left field. Joe grabs it on the run.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Hey!
Swings and chases a low one there.
0-2.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Offense held in check there. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Cubs 11 and the Padres nothing. We go to the 8th. Here's Manny Machado.
The third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
Hammered, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jake.
Here's the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth. 0 for 3 in this one.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
And that's outside. And that is ball 1. Machado gets his lead at first. Nobody out. To short, could be 2. To second for 1. Now to first, and it's a double play.
Nice soft hands on the backhand right there in the 6th hole. Starts the double play. It's not an easy throw, but he puts it on the money. Really good job to get that double play started.
Two down, base is empty. Here comes X to the plate. That one catches the zone, and that's strike 1. Next offering is fouled back. The shortstop takes the ball.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
And they'll do it again. Next offering is down low. And he dodges that fastball. Got him swinging. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Here's the catcher, Miguel Amaya. Matsui in his 2nd season, 29 years old, and he was born in Japan. Just missed. Double-barreled action in the bullpen for San Diego. Adrian Morejon, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Reynolds, a right-hander, loosening up as well. Foul ball there. Yeah, that's fouled off. That one a little bit high, and the count is even 2-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And that's off the inside edge. And now 3-2. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Now the left fielder, Ian Happ.
The left fielder, Ian Happ.
Happ lays off.
1-0.
Next offering is fouled back. 1 out, bases empty. Strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
In the air, left field. Joe has a beat on it. 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And that one hammered. That's back there. Hauls it in on the warning track.
Oh, man, amazing catch to end the inning. As a former outfielder, I'm feeling proud right now. Saw the wall, didn't get afraid, held on to the ball.
Here at Wrigley Field, we go to the 9th. So digging in now for San Diego, Connor Joe. Assad back to work. This one chopped up the middle, and that chance handled. 1 up, 1 down. Stepping in, Tirso Ornelas. That one missing inside. The Cubs up big in this one here at the top of the 9th. And there's a foul ball. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Padres with only 1 out remaining.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Next, it's the catcher for the Padres, Elias Diaz. And that is out of play. They're down to their final strike.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
That missed by a lot. And the count is 1-2. Assad is just 1 strike away. And it's even up.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. 2-2 now. Gets a piece and stays alive. Foul ball. Another 2-2 upcoming.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. 3rd foul ball in a row.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Popped up. He's got it. Ball game. And the Cubs slug their way to a win in this one.
Well, we saw complete domination in this one. The offense exploded for a blowout, and then the pitching staff nails. Locked down the opponent. This team did everything right today.
11-0 your final score. The Cubs go home a winner. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Sciambi. Talk to you soon.
I scale mountains, I sail the sea, and all that searching led back to me. Then someone's love, someone's other love. Que refleja tu mirada, la noche tú y yo. Concentrated thoughts on who I used to be. I'm shedding skin. Every day a new version of me, a third of me demented, cemented in pain, juggling the pros and cons of fame. I don't know how to make friends, I'm a lonely soul. I recollect this isolation, I was 4 years old. Truth be told, I've been battling myself, trying to navigate the real and fake, cynical about the judgment day. I did past life progression last year and it f***ed me up. Reincarnated on this earth for 100+. Body after body, lesson after lesson. Let's take it back to Michigan in 1947. My father kicked me out the house cause I wouldn't listen to him. I didn't care about his influence, only loved what I was doing. Gifted as a musician, I play guitar on the grand level. The most talented where I'm from, but I had to rebel. And so I'm off in the sunset, searching for my place in the world. With my guitar up on my hip, that's the story unfurled. I found myself with a pocket full of money and a whole lot of respect. While the record business loved me, I was head of rhythm and blues. The women that fell to their feet, so many to choose. But I manipulated power as I lied to the masses. Died with my money, gluttony was too attractive. Reincarnated. Another life it placed me as a black woman in the chitlin circuit. Seductive vocalist as the promoter hit the curtains. My voice was angelic, straight from heaven. The crowd sobbed. A musical genius, what the articles emphasized. Had everything I wanted, but I couldn't escape. Had me in fetal position, restricted. Turned on my family, I went wherever cameras be. No private planes for my insanity. Self-indulged, discipline never been my sentiments. I needed. To me, it was like penicillin. Love, my happiness was in it. The melodies gave me hope when nobody's looking. My first assistant was a small town scholar, never did a till I got myself around her. My daddy looked at her the way he saw sin in me. Pinched in me, reincarnated. My present life is Kendrick Lamar, a rapper looking at the lyrics to keep you in awe. The only factor I respected was raising the bar. My instincts sent material straight to the charts. My father kicked me out the house, I finally forgive him. I'm old enough to understand the way I was living. Ego and pride had me looking at him with resentment. I close my eyes, hoping that I don't come off contentious. I'm yelling, Father, did I finally get it right? Everything I did was selfless. I spoke freely when the people needed me, I helped them. I didn't gloat, even told them no when the vultures came. Took control of my fleshly body when the money changed.
Son, you do well, but your heart is closed. I can tell residue that linger from your past creates itself.
Father, I'm not perfect, I got urges, but I hold them down.
But your pride has to die.
Okay, Father, show me how.
Tell me every deed that you done and what you do it for.
I kept 100 institutions paid.
Okay, tell me more.
I put 100 hoods on one stage.
Okay, tell me more.
I'm trying to push peace in LA.
But you love war.
No, I don't.
Oh, yes, you do.
Okay, then tell me the truth.
Every individual is only a version of you. How can they forgive when there's no forgiveness in your heart?
I can tell you where I'm going.
I can tell you who you are. You fell out of heaven cause you was anxious. Didn't like authority, only searched to be heinous. Isaiah 14 was the only thing that was prevalent. My greatest music director was you. It was colors, it was pinks, it was reds, it was blues, it was harmony and motion. I sent you down to earth cause you was broken. Rehabilitation, not psychosis. But now we here now. Centuries you manipulated man with music. Embodied you as superstars to see how you moving. You came a long way from garnishing evilish views.
And all I ever wanted from you was love and approval. I learned a lot, no more putting these people in fear. The more that word is diminished, the more it's not real. The more light that I can capture, the more I can feel. I'm using words for inspiration as an ideal.
So can you promise that you won't take your gifts for granted?
I promise that I use my gifts to bring understanding.
For every man, woman, and child, how much can you vow?
I found my life just to live one in harmony now.
You crushed a lot of people, keeping their thoughts in captivity.
And I'm ashamed that I ever created that enemy.
And let's rejoice where we at.
I rewrote the devil's story just to take our power back. Carnated.
The same. I wanna see the letter. When you look so good, look so fine, baby, you just blow my mind. Baby, you're the last thing that's playing on my mind. When I go to sleep tonight, baby, you'll be there in my head. You can keep me up all night. You light my fire, baby. I feel it burning higher when I'm in your eyes. You light my fire, baby. You make me feel like I'm levitating. Feel like I'm flying, baby. When I'm with you. Baby, I've been asking, begging you for more. 'Cause you just take my breath away. When you look so good.